Good morning, everyone. As we know, we are conducting our online classes due to the pandemic situation surrounding us, around us. So yesterday we just started our class. So it is day 2. Again, we are proceeding, just discussing the chapter integers of your class. That is your class 7. So the yesterday we discussed about definition of number system and the different numbers of number system, natural number, whole number, integers, and the positive integers, negative integers, zero, ascending and descending order, comparing the integers and absolute value of integers. So now proceed with the following. So here it is, the next topic is your addition and subtraction of integers. So first of all, we go through the addition of integers. The first one is there's a two method for addition of integers. First one is your addition on number line. But there is a limitation for the addition of number line, as we have to draw a number line for this, and for that we have limitation of our copy. That is your length of the copy or the breadth of the copy is limited. So the limited number can be added and subtracted on a number line. But there's some concept that is depending on number line. So first we will go through the addition on number line. So let's draw a number line that we already have studied in the previous class. So this one is 0, then equal graduations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. So this is our number line. Let's have an example. Add minus 3 and 4. So what you have to do, in minus 3 we have to add 4. That will be written as minus 3 plus 4. So what its value? So what it is, the first number is your minus 3. First locate the first number on the given number, that is your minus 3, is it? Then what is to be added? Plus 4. So we have to count the 4 in which side, that is your left or right. It depends on the symbol that is preceding for the second number, that is your 4, that plus. If it is the plus 4, so we have to go right side of the number. Is it okay? So what we get, minus 3 is our number. We have to add 4, that is your positive 4. So 4 step on the right hand side. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the answer is your 1. So the answer is 1. So this is the way to add on any positive number on the number line. Again, let's add negative number to the given number. Let's have another example. That is your add minus 1 and minus 3, is it? So first of all, what you have to do, you have to just draw a number line. 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay. What you have to add? We have to add minus 3 in minus 1. So first of all, mark minus 1. is it? So what we have discussed here, plus 4, if it is plus, then we have to go for right hand side. Addition is there, is it? But when it is negative, then we have to go for left number. Here it is minus 3. So we have to count left side of the number. That means minus 1, say left hand side. It means we have to go this way. Arrow is marked. So okay. So how many steps? 3 is to be added. So 3 step. 1, 2 and 3. What is that number? Minus 4. So the answer for our question is, that is your addition of minus 1 and minus 3 is minus 4. That is our answer. So this is the addition of any number on a number line. Okay, now let's see the subtraction for the same way on subtraction on number line. Let's discuss with an example. The question given is your subtract minus 2 from 5. Okay, what we have to do, subtract minus 4. It means what you have to write, from, the number after the from will be written first, that you already know, that is your 5, and what you have to do, subtract, then the what is to be subtracted, minus 2. So minus 2 will be written later. Now this is to be calculated. Now draw a number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5. Okay, what is the given number? The given number is 5. What you have to do? We have to subtract. Regardless of this number, we first see the subtraction. Whenever the subtraction is there, rule is just reversed. And when the subtraction is there, subtraction of positive number, we have to go left. And if it is the subtraction of negative number, we have to go right hand side. Is that okay? So mark 17. Okay, so 5 is marked here, and then what you have to subtract, minus 2. So it is negative number, we have to go for right hand. Okay, how many steps? 2 steps. As it the 2 number, 1, 2. So the answer is your 7. So answer for this is your 7. Okay. Okay, now let's have an example of subtraction, another in which we have to subtract 2 from minus 3. Again, how it will be written? It will be written like minus 3 from, the number after from will be written first, and what is to be subtracted? 2, minus 2. Okay, so is it okay? Now draw a number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 4. Okay, what is our number? Minus 3. It means we have to subtract, becomes mistake is there. Okay, so here it is minus 3. Here it is minus 3. What is to be subtracted? 2. Here we have to subtract 2, and 2 is a positive number. So we have to count where it is. Whenever the subtraction, we have to go positive for left hand side. You have to count left hand side 2 steps. So okay, so now minus 3, as it is a positive number, we have to count left hand side 1 2, as the 2 digit, the 2 step. What where we reached? Minus 5. So the answer for this is your minus 5. Okay, so addition and subtraction both is clear on a number line with the rules, is it? Now what is the conventional sign for the addition and subtraction both, is it? So addition and subtraction on number line is clear to all. Let's recall it. Addition, for addition positive number, we have to go on right side. For negative number, we will count on the left side. Now for subtraction, if it is a positive number subtracted, then we will count, we will go through the left side, and if it is a negative number, we will go through right hand side. Okay, now let's discuss with the sign conventions for the normal without number, subtracting any numbers without number line. Okay, sign convention is there. Let's discuss with addition. Start with addition. If two positive number is added, the operation and answer. Okay, and positive is added, the answer operation means we have to add, and the answer will be also positive. If a positive number is there and negative number is there, so there will be negative. Okay, and it depends which one is greater. The answer is depends. If it is positive is greater than negative, the answer will be positive. And negative is greater than positive, then the answer will negative. Is that okay? Now again, minus and plus is there. Again, subtraction will be there, and the symbol will be according to this rule. If minus is greater than positive, the answer will be minus. If positive is greater than minus, then negative number, then the answer will be positive. Is it? Okay, these three conditions. Now let's for some subtraction. Positive and positive, there will be minus, and the answer, sign convention of your answer depends upon which number is greater. Then minus and plus, there will be addition, in between there is subtraction, means a positive number is subtracted from positive number, the operation will be minus, and the symbol depends on the greater or smaller number. If the first number is greater, then there will be positive, and the second number is greater, then the answer will be negative. Okay, next, if negative number is subtracted by a positive number, then the answer will be, so operation, it means the both number will be added, the answer will be in negative. And positive number subtracted by a negative number, then the operation will be positive and the answer will be also positive. These are the possibilities for subtraction and addition. Now next topic is your predecessor and successor. Predecessor of a number is the number that is just the previous number of the given number. Example, predecessor of minus 1. So what you have to do, in minus 1 just subtract 1. What you have to do, you have to subtract 1. In this we will get that minus 2. The previous number of the given number is known as the predecessor of that number. And then successor, example, successor of any number, let's have minus 5. So here in minus 5 just add 1, means the next number after the given number is called the successor of the given number. So minus 5 plus 1, which will equal to minus 4. So the minus 4 is the successor of minus 5. Okay, one more important thing can we get from here, that the predecessor of a number is always smaller than the given number, and the successor of a number is always greater than the successor of that number. Okay, next topic is your properties of addition and subtraction. Properties of addition and subtraction. The first property is your closure property. That is the property in which if any operation, the two number, any operated by that, it means, for example, 1 is added to 1, the answer will be 2. So 1 is an integer, again 1 is an integer, and 2 is an integer. It means the numbers that is operated in the same number system and the answer is also belongs to the same number system, then it will be known as your closure, following the closure property. So the addition and subtraction both follows the closure property. Second one is your commutative property. Commutative property is the property in which the order of the number is to be checked. If a plus b gives the answer c and b plus a gives the answer c. So commutative property in which the order is changed but the answer remains same. So the condition will be known as your following the commutative property. Addition follows the commutative property. Subtraction not follows the commutative property. Next is your associative property. Associative property in which that also can be said as a plus b plus c. Here the b and c is grouped together and a plus b is grouped together. If the answer remains same, then it is known as your following the associative property. Again, addition is following the associative property and subtraction is not following the associative property. Okay, additive, this is the important one, mostly asked in the objective questions. Additive identity. Additive identity, if any integer is there, what is to be added into it, the answer remains the same. So what it is? Only the 0. So the 0 is the additive identity, is it? And there is no subtractive identity, only the additive identity. What is to be added? Next is your additive inverse. Additive inverse. Any number is there, what is to be subtracted from the number, the answer becomes 0. Any number is there, what is to be subtracted from the given number, the answer becomes 0. Obviously it is the negative of the given number, is it? What it is? A is here. If A is subtracted from it, then it becomes 0. So the additive identity of A is minus A. That is your additive identity of a positive number is negative, and the additive identity of a negative number is always positive. For example, additive identity of 5. The additive identity of 5 is minus 5, and identity of minus 6 is 6. Be sure that this is not equal symbol, and this is also not equal symbol, because 5 and minus 5 cannot be equal. Thank you for the day, and this is your assignment for today's chapter.